Yarowa offers a platform to help insurers digitalize their claims process end-to-end. With their digital marketplace and transaction platform, they give access to highly qualified service providers and digitalize the processing from order to invoice. Find out how to significantly increase process efficiency, decrease claims payments, and improve customer satisfaction by digitalizing and streamlining your claims process. Please welcome Yarowa.
Hi, thank you for the opportunity to introduce Yarowa. I'm Paul Toombs, UK Country Head. So Yarowa, we work with over 80 different insurance companies across multiple countries. We have many, over 1,000 different work orders going through the platform on a daily basis. We're ISO certified, and we're also partners with a number of different ERP systems such as Guidewire and Sapient. So, but what are the problems that we're solving? Well, they're broken into two different modular parts. The first part, in terms of digital ethanol and automated cover check solutions, where we help support with some of the challenges around having to train up claims handlers across multiple policy wordings, having to support insurers with capacity challenges during surge and seasonality events, and also supporting where sometimes decisions are wrong in terms of coverage and calculation. And the second modular part is around our digital vendor and order management solution, which helps support insurers in terms of getting higher quality local vendors to be able to support them. Also supports them from a digital end-to-end perspective with those vendors, and also supports where there's a lack of transparency between where there are performance of different vendors and actually seeing where everything is in the process. We're agnostic in terms of country, language, line of business, P&C, health, across different providers and vendors, so property repair, motor repair, doctors, lawyers, etc. So we're going to start with the demo. So we're going to start with actually building out the smart contract. And you can see from the screen here, this is actually how you can drag and drop, create a smart contract that allows a policy wording, or the extensions, or the endorsements, and importantly, the claims guidelines to be built into a smart contract that has millions of different scenarios that can support customers going through a dynamic claims journey. So we've done that. We've built the smart contract. We then need to use that, publish that, and actually claims handlers, intermediaries and brokers, customers through self-service can then go through that journey and dynamically only answer the questions that are relevant for them. So we start the ethanol process here, and we're going to take a storm and flood claim. So we start by entering the policy reference. That could be any generation of policy, so it could be the old generation some customers are on. And then we just go through and answer the questions that are relevant. So what was the cause of loss of damage? Elemental force, for example, here. It's a storm, and then it was none of the above. As we go through here now, we only enter the information that's there for the particular losses. So here there's a living room that's been flooded. We're putting in a price of 2,000. That could be updated at any point when more information is actually received. And then we've also got a fence that's damaged. That's costing 5,000, for example. So you see we've loaded up the damage, and we now only need to answer the questions that are relevant for these particular losses. So it was repair or replacement, it's part of the buildings, and actually for the living room it was none of the above. And the fence that's been damaged, similar, it's repair or replacement, part of the buildings. There are, and actually you can see explicitly there, it's gates and fences. The next part, we just enter in the date and the location of where the loss occurred, and we'll take this information and we'll take it further into the journey that you'll see later on to actually help select which vendors can come and help support the customer. You can see here the damage is partially covered, the fence is excluded as per the policy wording. You can see the reasons why, and you can see the living room flooding is covered. up to that amount there with a 300 excess. And actually it's pulling through more information from the system as well. And you can improve that with further integration. So now we've completed the coverage check. You can see that there's cover there for that water damage. Now we need to make sure we've got a high quality vendor that's going out to support the customer. So we go into our order management process. You see here we have multiple services across all the different areas: property repair, motor repair, health, legal services. Obviously specific here, we need a construction dryer to help dry out this flooded room. You can see that's been selected. You can see the location has been pulled through. We'll see in a minute that that means that it's only vendors at that location that are going to appear. Any information that's been collected in an earlier part of the process by the claims platform or by the FNOL tool actually is pulled through here, so you can see damage photos coming through. And next we'll actually pull through the list of vendors that actually offer this service that can help the customer to dry out their living room. So you'll see here it's in the vicinity. You can see all the different vendors that are actually being selected as part of this. So location, you can see the cost, you can see the customer satisfaction as well, and that this vendor actually operates 24/7, which might be important if it's out of hours. This next page here again pulls through more information from either the claim system or from the coverage check, and you'll see here then there's a list of various different parts of the workflow. These can be completely configured and help support you to make sure the journey is right for you. So now we've gone through that process, a really efficient process to help support your claims process. We've got a huge amount of things that we can actually help managing the claims vendors as well. This is the admin section that shows all of the high quality vendors that are accessible. You can segment them, and you can also work with them on price negotiation as well as part of that. And when we saw that vendor list earlier on, we saw that actually as a prioritized list. And here, self-service, you can make changes in terms of this rule engine to have price, distance, quality, feedback, whatever it happens to be, to actually prioritize that list of vendors that are given to the claims handlers. We can also automate lots of other parts of the service as well. So you can automate elements of the quotation, of the invoice that's being received, whether that can be automatically received by some vendors, giving you more and more process efficiencies and saving time and money as part of it. And we also support with lots of MI, immediately being able to see exactly what's happening, status update, and having all the information that's required to be able to manage and have the transparency of your particular vendor management and process. So, to conclude, the many insurers that we work with have actually been able to see a significant improvement in operational efficiency, up to 30%, a reduction in claims cost of 10%, but also an improved customer experience as well as part of that. I know we're short on time, but thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to come and see a demo, please come and visit us at the Yarowa stand. Thank you very much.